What has just happened is that the Supreme Court has confirmed what we've always been telling you, that Dr. Khuphe is the legitimate successor to our late icon, Dr. Morgan Tsvangirai. So the Supreme Court has just established that no one should ascend to power through violence like what we saw in that February 2018 ascension of Chamisa.
Okay, there is rumors that this judgment was obtained through corruption. Mr. Tagwire paid money. What do you say to that?
You'll have to go and ask those people, because I honestly can't depend on rumors. What do you think this judgment gives us, which we didn't have in the Constitution?
At the moment, Dr. Thokozani Khuphe is the acting president of the MDC according to the ruling. She was not the acting president. There was Nelson Chamisa.
According to the Constitution. Yeah, that's the point that I'm driving to you. That we can't, by the way, it's those that want to achieve by fraud that which they did not have in the Constitution that would obviously use money. First of all, we don't have that amount of money. Let's just start there. Number two, the person you're talking about, we don't even know him. We've never even met him. We don't even have his number. So number three, why would we corrupt someone to get that which we have in the Constitution?
Okay, so I think most people are still digesting the impact of this judgment. Okay. From your side, were you prepared for this judgment?
We have always said that if the law is applied consistently, the judgment was never in question. So we're always clear that the ascension of Mr. Chamisa was unconstitutional. Never mind being violent, it was extremely unconstitutional and unprocedural. And the court has agreed with us today.
Okay, so what happens next?
What happens next is, in line with the judgment, Dr. Khuphe will start immediately to prepare for the extraordinary Congress, which the court says it must happen within 3 months. In that extraordinary Congress, we will then elect a substantive president.
Is she going to contest for that position?
We do not know. Remember, she has always participated at the behest of the people. If the people say, you are our best foot forward, you are the person that represents our interests, our aspirations, she's going to contest. But if people say, we think you have done enough, thank you for the service, she's not going to contest. But knowing the members of the MDC, I suspect they appreciate the work she has done. Even if you look at how bruising this Berkeley was, she stood firm. She stood firm, and that's the type of leadership that we need.
Okay, what if Chamisa refuses to accept this?
He will be in contempt of the court.
What happens if Nelson Chamisa refuses to accept the ruling?
He will be in contempt of the court. Are you going to report him to the police? Like I'm saying to you, you'll be in contempt of the court. Naturally, legal processes will have to ensue.
Okay, the police had barricaded Harvest House this morning. Does that mean the new leadership knew that this judgment was coming?
No, we only learned of this judgment this morning through our lawyer. And when I'm saying we, I'm referring to Dr. Khuphe, because that's the person I speak for. We learned through our lawyer, Professor Matuku, and immediately once we learned of this judgment, we sent out a tweet to say we've been informed of this judgment and we're waiting for it. Whatever the outcome, we urge all of us to accept it in the interest of the party and in the interest of the country.
Okay. People in Nelson Chamisa's camp, they have been saying the court cannot appoint an MDC leader. Do you think you are going to be able to gain the support of the people in the MDC?
No, they are correct. We agree with them. The court cannot appoint a leader of the MDC. That is why in the Congress, which we did the year 2014, we chose a president and we chose a vice president, and we said in the event that the president cannot carry on with his duties, the vice president will immediately assume the president's position. So that was the people choosing their leadership. What the courts do, which I don't think they've appreciated that, because they're not speaking to it. What the courts do is, the courts are the final arbiters of our disputes. So right now we're at a dispute, and instead of using violence, we decided to take the dispute to court. And as the final arbiters of that dispute, the courts have come with a determination. And really, what they do with it, it's up to them. Tina, we respect the courts.